The American education system was designed to fail. In 1882, a group of 10 men held a meeting that would determine the fate of American education. They were known as the Committee of 10. Their mission was to prepare the American youth for the factories of the Industrial Revolution. They didn't need creative, free thinkers. They needed workers. Creativity was killed in one single meeting.
We take these young people and we teach them how to be controlled, how to do what they're told and conform to the standard. And if you don't, then you're a problem, you're a misfit, you're labeled.
I just want to add a short point to that. I don't want to get all conspiracy theory, but it's as though somebody doesn't want us to know that this is the case. And the amount of propaganda that these guys have had thrown at them, the huge attacks that they've suffered for their work, it's all about that, because they're saying that a massively cataclysmic event occurred within the recent history of the human species. That is something that a concerted group of people in the powers that be do not want us to know. I don't know why they don't want us to know. Maybe they just don't want us to be afraid, or maybe it's something more sinister than that. I don't know why it's there, but what I can say for sure is that there is a concerted effort to suppress this information, and we should not allow it to be suppressed.
And that is the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. These guys, this team, have been putting this together since 2007. They've published hundreds of papers in peer-reviewed journals. They have received exactly the same amount of hateful, bigoted flack that was received by the Alvarez father and son team, because somehow science resists new ideas. And scientists who are invested in old ideas don't want to give them up. It becomes an existential threat to them, and they will destroy another person's career rather than let the truth come out in this case.
Worth sharing in an audience for 10 seconds.
Absolutely, go for it, man.
I'm the first and only veteran of the Space Force, and I was trying to orchestrate an event at which Randall would come out and talk about some of this kind of stuff with Space Force people, but I'm willing to bet that 95% of military personnel in this new Space Force have never heard the word Tunguska.
Really?
I'm willing to bet, and because I know the community. Yeah. And I know that this is just, I mean, they're noggins down in social media.
Yeah, and you know, so when you first...
I thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, and when you first asked, now see, I almost want to turn over the floor to you just for a few minutes, Matt, so you can tell your story.